Hello everyone and welcome to a very tired Cassie. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I just did my workout this morning and now I'm showered and here and I'm ready to put on some makeup. If you're wondering, I've got my hair pinned back a little bit because I've got a party that I'm going to later tonight and it's a theme party, so I need to be able to straighten my hair. This just makes it easier during the drying process. But anyways, I have got a brand new primer that I am so excited to try out. It just sounds delightful. And I love boscia. So like, good things will hopefully come from this tube in a box. I'm very much hoping. So not only is it supposed to be like a mattifying type of a primer, but then it's also supposed to like over time make your pores look better and just be really good for your skin overall. So to make sure that I'm getting all of my claims correct, let's hop on over to Sephora's website, we can read about it, and then we can get on into putting this on my face and putting on some well-deserved and needed makeup. So like I said, this is the boscia Porefecting White Charcoal Mattifying Treatment Primer. For 1.35 ounce of product, it is going to set you back $38. And it does look like this is exclusive to Sephora's website. This is good for all skin types except for dry. And it is supposed to be a solution for oiliness, pores, and dryness, which is strange, so why isn't it for dry skin? These are the big questions, folks. But it's supposed to control shine while working to reduce the appearance of pores, detoxify, and balance the skin. Creates a smooth matte finish for long-lasting makeup wear with all-day oil control. Hoo-hoo! It's also preservative-free and free of artificial fragrance, gluten, ethanol alcohol, and color. Great! To use, apply 1 to 2 pumps onto cleansed, moisturized skin. Can be used before and after makeup application to prime and mattify. So yeah, I mean, all of that sounds really great to me. I have got very oily skin, so I'm super excited to see how this ends up doing throughout my day. I've got a busy day ahead of me, but that's good. We'll really be able to put this to the test. So let's go ahead and sing the Let's Test song and then we can get on into putting this on my face. Let's test, hot mess or the best. In here. There's my pores. As you can see, I have them, just like all other human beings. So that's what we're gonna want to try and see if this really fills them in and everything. I mean, they're not too bad. Oh, baby hairs. How I hate you. Also got a breakout going on around my mouth. Like, what the heck? What did I do? What was I putting my mouth on that I shouldn't have? They're so painful. But so I'm curious to see how it does over that breakout, and yeah, overall, there you go. I do like to do primer reviews just like with my foundation reviews and wear my glasses for the fellow glasses wearers of the world out there so that we can see how it does underneath the nose pads especially. Primers can make a huge difference in whether or not glasses slip and slide down the nose. So I'm going to be wearing my glasses for the majority of the day. I think I might put my contacts in later tonight. I haven't quite decided, but it'll be very much later on into the day. So here is the tube. It's very nice and sleek. Feels huge for a primer, but maybe I don't know. Ooh, look at that pump. That's cool, you know, fits the finger really nicely. Oh, I like that. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Did that finger work out this morning? Oh, I think I hear it. Maybe?
Well, there we go. Ooh. It smells weird. I don't know how else to describe it, but it definitely smells weird. Ooh, and it's like thick. I feel like I'm putting a mask on. I mean, the smell is really subtle once you start rubbing it in. But yeah, I feel like, ugh, do you see? It's like drag. Ooh. It doesn't feel like heavy, but it doesn't feel lightweight. Like I said, it feels like I just put a very, is viscous the word? Mask on. But there we go. Do my pores look nice? I don't know what word to use. Or any different from before. I feel like they look the same. maybe? I mean, it went over my crusty bits well, which is nice. I always get nervous about that with primers. I feel like it's one of those ones where if you over rub it in, it feels like it's gonna pill up. Does it a little bit? And it doesn't, but okie dokie. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some concealer here, and then I'll be back in just a second and I can put some foundation on so we can see how this does underneath foundation. See if it goes on nice and smooth and all that good stuff. Alright, so super rough concealer application, but I have got my L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible Foundation. Kind of mangled that name there, but I'm gonna give this a good shaking. This, you know, it's got a glow to it. It's not like an ultra dewy foundation, but it does get not shiny. God, I'm the worst at describing things. I did a whole first impression and everything on this. I've talked about this foundation multiple times, but either way, it is pretty long lasting, but you can see, I mean, it's runny, and I mean, that doesn't really necessarily mean anything, but I'm just curious to see how this primer, if it mattifies at all, and just, you know, how it ends up affecting the foundation throughout the day. So let's see how this blends out. Nice and smooth. Like, it really does. The primer, it's almost got a silicone-y feel to it. I looked and the first ingredient was water, but then it looked like silicone, or some kind of silicone might have been the second ingredient. So I don't know. It said it was good for sensitive skin though. I just know that a lot of skin types are pretty sensitive to silicone. But I mean, that is just gliding on over my skin, looking delightful. Like, really nice. It's like really, really nice, you know? Just me. Not that the foundation doesn't typically go on really nice, but it just looks really nice. Like, really, really nice. I think it looks good anyways. On my nose especially. And I feel like it almost gave it a fuller coverage almost. I don't know. I could be making that up. But something is telling me that that is the truth. Dang, right? It just looks nice. I mean, like I said, I do like this foundation, so it typically looks nice. At least I think so, but I just feel like overall it looks really smooth, really even. I mean, it doesn't look like matte, but I think it looks real nice, so yay! And also, it's a primer where it's got like that in between. It feels like it did sink into the skin, but it feels like it's sitting a little bit on top of the skin, but not in a terribly slip-slidey way. So that's curious. We shall see. Woo woo! There it is from far away. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna skip eye makeup for now. I'm gonna do that later on today, but you know, I'll do the rest of my face makeup here. It is currently 11:32 in the morning. I will see you all in just a second here on YouTube land. Ready? Ding! Alright, I know, my hair looks dumb. But don't worry, this is all prep. This is all prep for later tonight. So fingers crossed that ends up working out. But what's important is this primer. So far, I mean, it feels good. I feel like I'm a little bit sweaty because I had to blow dry my hair and that's hot, so yeah. I mean, it definitely helped putting translucent powder on top. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know that this is gonna do the greatest underneath nose pads, but overall, I think my skin looks pretty flawless, right? I'm not just making that up and kissing my own butt, right? I think it looks good. Like I said, it does have a little bit of that sitting on top of the skin feeling, so I'm a bit nervous about that throughout the day here, but I've got a full day ahead of me. I'm going out to eat lunch with my mom. I'm also going out to hopefully get a new pair of glasses because These, I've had these for like 4 years. They're very old. And then going to Costco with my mom, getting groceries, and then after that coming home, working a bit, and then I am going to be getting ready for the party, and then I am going to be going to the party. So yeah, it should be a good day, a full day, but a good one. I am excited to take you guys along with me to see how this primer ends up doing on my skin. And yeah, I will just be checking in with you guys periodically throughout the day so that we can see how everything is hanging in there. I will just be seeing you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! Hello everyone, good evening. I just got home here, so as you saw, I had lunch and I went and I got new glasses. If you follow me on Snapchat, you saw what I was picking between and then what I finally got. I didn't like decisively put that on Snapchat, but you'll see very soon. And then went to Costco, so things are looking a bit iffy, but that is purely because of my eye exam. And you know, you're like pushing your face up against all of those machines and stuff, and they've got this one new like squishy face pad that you have to put your face up against. Like it's quite strange. So there is reason for why my makeup has come off in some spots. But I will say I'm feeling sweaty right now, but I have not felt greasy all day. Like, I really have not. And like I said, the fading on my forehead is purely because of the eye exam. Same with my nose and probably my chin as well. Oh, that's gonna be a glorious pimple. By glorious, I mean, it's gonna hurt. Ugh. But there we go. I mean, not too much foundation came off, just on my nose a little bit. Things, I mean, they don't look too terribly bad, but I feel bad that the eye exam kind of put a damper on this. So I am going to reapply on my chin and also my nose and my forehead, just because, like I said, those areas, ugh, this really does have the strangest smell to it. I think it's that witch hazel. I feel like to me it smells like a mix between witch hazel and aloe. Just weird. Oh, I can feel another glorious pimple right inside my nose. What is going on? But I mean, on my cheeks, I feel like you can still see my blush and everything. I'm not one to really reapply foundation like this, but I'm pretty sure you can. I feel like people talk about doing touch-ups and stuff all the time, but this is a new venture for me. It's the same foundation as earlier today. There we go, I feel much better now. With foundation back on the middle of my face. But like I said, that really wasn't the primer or the foundation's fault, that's just from the eye exam, so yay! And I'm so happy with my new contacts, these are so much more comfy, this brand. So, there it is even closer up, so you can get a better look at my pores. And ta-da! So I'm gonna go and put my hair in rollers and then I'm going to unpack all of my groceries, get a little bit of work done. I don't have too much time here, and then also eat a little something for dinner. And then I'm off to Tarte. Well, I also have to put on eye makeup. And then I'm off to Tarte. So, and oh my gosh, you guys, I'm far too tired to like party. But it'll be fun to see my friends, so I am excited, as always, to take you guys along with me for the rest of my night here. It is currently just about 6 o'clock in the evening. I will just be seeing you all very soon here on YouTube. everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 2:26 in the morning. I am not looking like myself and my hair has definitely fallen. With all that hairspray I used, I'm shocked. But I mean, my makeup is still hanging in, and that is what makes a difference. Nope. Get it together, Cassie. Get it together, Cassie. What was I talking about? The makeup is what matters. I was at it wasn't too terribly hot party, but you know, it was a little warm in there, the atmosphere and everything. And you guys, I feel great. My skin feels great. Like, I'm shocked. It doesn't necessarily look great. I mean, it doesn't look bad either. There are definitely parts where, you know, God, did I do okay on my makeup, guys? My eye makeup? I am not used to seeing that kind of a look. This little curl, it's like, I didn't want to be straight. Let me be who I am. Sorry, little guy. I'll wait another 10 years before I ever straighten you again. But the foundation, can you guys even tell? I mean, yes, I do have a sheen to me, but like, considering how long I've had this on, it's been what, like 14 hours now or something? I'm impressed. I have not felt oily at all. At all. And clearly I am, but like, it does not feel bad. I'm curious to see if this takes off the foundation a bit. There you go. You can definitely see that some of the foundation came off, but not bad on my forehead at all. And I think it's going evenly, you know? I think on the tip of my nose it's starting to wear off, and also around my nose, but I mean, that's pretty typical for me anyways. I've got this huge friend coming in on my lower lip chin, because that's an area of your face. But otherwise, I mean, I can still see my contour blush highlight. And the foundation. Overall, I think I like this primer, you guys. I'm excited to see if it has like benefits and everything down the road. I don't know how long it's gonna take to see the effects and everything that this primer promises, but you know, I think it did a really good job. I know people are gonna want to know, so do I like this one or do I like my Guerlain one better? I don't know, you guys. I mean, I think they both help in longevity of the foundation, like the same amount, but this one I feel like it's better because it controlled the oil so well. My Guerlain one, even though it is like illuminating, it is like an oil controlling primer, but I think this actually did better. And it is cheaper. And you might get more in a bottle. Don't quote me on that, but I'm so curious to know how this works with like an actually matte foundation on top, like the Revlon Color Stay or something. I mean, that's not like a super matte foundation, but I mean, it's pretty darn matte. Or like my Estee Lauder Double Wear. Ooh. It might be a really good combo. It does feel like your makeup is sitting on top of your skin, but I think as time goes on, it doesn't feel like that quite as much. A little bit, but really not bad at all. So for my pause rating system, if you are new to my channel, I have a system to rate beauty products to see whether or not you're gonna want to get your pause on them. P stands for price, A is for application, W is for wear, and S is for shade range. For price, you know, it's more than a drugstore primer, but it's really not too bad, and you do get seemingly like a lot of product. I'm gonna say for price, if 5 is the cheapest and 0 is the most expensive, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Application, it was nice. It was a little bit, like, I'm being very picky, but like, it did feel like if you rub it in, there might be some pilling that might happen, and it was also kind of like, it wasn't hard to rub in, like not in the slightest, but you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it a 4 on application. For wear, unless you're smushing your face up against an eyeglasses exam machine, I think you might be pretty darn okay. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Like, it wasn't perfect in the sense that it does make it so that the foundation comes off on like blotting sheets and stuff, but it was pretty darn near perfect. So I feel comfortable with a 4.5. And then shade range, it's transparent, so it's a universal. I'm gonna give it a 5. Works for anybody, right? I think so. So I'm giving this a 17 out of 20. It gets a big thumbs up in my book. And I'll even throw my thumb toes in there for a thumbs toe up with my already double thumbs up if this ends up helping my pores with time. Time will tell, but I guess I will let you guys know. Hopefully also it doesn't clog up my skin or make my skin sad or anything. I mean, these friends were already here. Hopefully this doesn't make them here to stay. You weren't invited in the first place. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, found the review helpful and everything. If it was, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!